Yes.
No.
It's like something like 90 days or something.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
All
sounds
right.
about right.
All right, we are here. We are live. You know, it's a beginning of a skincare class. So tonight we're doing a skincare class. We're gonna like wing it as best we can with who is here. And if anybody else shows up, that's fantastic. But we're gonna make this happen. And my goal here is to show you guys you don't have to be perfect. I mean, for crying out loud, the less perfect that you are, the more relatable you are. Does that make sense? When you sound all scripted and you're just perfect and you've got it all, people can't really, people can't relate, you know? And I'm really grateful
No,
because I always do things and I don't do it on purpose. It just happens. So if we were doing a skincare class, we would all be sitting around a table. Okay. And I would ask you to introduce yourself and tell me something about you. So instead of doing that, why don't we go around the table? Tell me your name and how long you've had your business, and tell me anything that you're grateful for with your Mary Kay this week. And Kim, you get to go first.
Okay, so I'm Kim. I've had my business for about a year and a half now. Um, and what am I thankful for about my business this week? Well, I was able to make my samples with my catalogs and things like that, stuff that I'm like, okay, I'll just kind of put it together on the fly if somebody asks, but I have them ready to go this week. So I'm
Okay.
thankful I had a minute to do that.
All right. Um, all right. Mandy, you gonna come introduce yourself? And you're muted.
my name is Mandy, and I've been in the business for 3 years, I think. I don't know. About
Don't
three
get
years.
ahead, Janelle.
About 3 years.
What's that?
Don't get ahead.
I've been
Oh, is this part of it?
I've been in the business for about 3 years.
Beautiful.
And what else?
What are you grateful for about your business this week?
I'm grateful that I get to buy skincare for myself at a discount.
All right.
Love it.
Nothing. That's fantastic. How about you, Janelle? Don't be leaving.
Sorry, my husband just turned the TV up outside. I was like, turn it down. I am Janelle Parker. I have had my business, I think it's like 12 and a half years or something like that. I think it was 12 years in February. Or
Amazing.
no, I guess maybe, I don't know. I don't know, maybe 13, because I joined before my daughter got married, but she got married in September. So yeah, I think it's 12 and a half. Sorry. um, and let's see. What am I grateful for? I I don't know. I'm most grateful just for all the people I get to meet through this whole thing. It's just a lot of fun.
Good,
Meet a lot of good people.
good,
And
good,
some of
good.
them become friends as well as customers. So
See, isn't that fantastic? I love that. Um,
yeah.
so if when I'm going around the table, if I ask them and they don't like, I want to make sure that I know what they do for a living. Are they married? Do they have kids? What's their life like in 1 minute? Okay, because I want to keep it succinct as much as possible. So um, and then I can kind of relate to people more if I know some of that stuff. Okay, so my name is Mimi Novak, and I've had my Mary Kay business for 23 years. And I'm going to give you like, so what you do here is you give a little story about you, right? So I started my business because I wanted a discount on oil-free eye makeup remover because I knew I was going to buy it for the rest of my life. And I was raised that if you can get a deal, you get a deal. And so that is quite literally the only reason I became a consultant, to buy this at half price. Okay. Did you guys catch that? Half price.
Yeah.
So what am I doing right there? You're muted, Kim.
Oh.
And now your face went away. When I'm telling them why I started and it was only for a discount, what am I doing at the very beginning of the class without announcing it? What am I doing?
Promoting the whole business.
I'm laying
As
groundwork.
option.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm telling them I signed up for a discount. Okay. But I quickly realized God was working in me, and he was like, you need to do this business as a business. So within 4 months, I replaced my job and I became a sales director and I earned my first car. I've actually earned 13 cars in my 23 years. And I don't tell you that to be like, I'm not bragging, but I want you to know that I'm just a real person. I'm probably going to drop something. Like, I'm a real person. And if I can do it, you can do it. I didn't even know how to put on eyeshadow when I got started. Hey guys. So I tell people this stuff because I want to be relatable. Okay. Usually you'll have somebody who washes their face with soap, somebody who has a system, and somebody who's like, what skincare? Like there's almost always those people, right? So, all right. So what we're going to do today is we're going to get started. I'm going to tell them what we're going to do before we do it. Okay. Because I want them to have a vision of what's happening, so that when somebody starts talking a lot, I can bring you back. Remember, I said it was only going to be like a half an hour, or I only said it was going to be 45 minutes. Does this make sense to you guys? Because I almost always have somebody who likes to blah, 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 blah. And I want to be respectful of everybody, and I want to keep it on time, and I also want to be polite. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, okay, now you're talking too much, which is what I might be thinking in my brain. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
like to talk about them.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
And that's why I want them to talk. And there's times for everybody to talk. But anyway, so I'm going to share with you a little bit about Mary Kay, the woman in the company. I am going to walk you through my favorite skincare line that is anti-aging. And you're going to, like, at the end, you're going to feel your face. You're going to be so in love with everything that I'm showing you. Okay. So, and then what'll happen is we'll take some time. If I was in person, I'd tell them I'll take you one at a time into the kitchen. And if I'm not in person, I'll tell them what I'm going to do is when we're all done here, I'm going to call each of you, and call, not text, call each of you for about 2 or 3 minutes, just to see what it is that you had in mind that you wanted to take home. And you got to do that. You've got to do that. You've got to do that if you put somebody on any kind of virtual where somebody else is doing the presentation also. If you don't call them, if you just text them, like that's, but if you call them as soon as the thing is over, so Kimberly, did you have fun? Okay, we'll go through that. All right. So are we good?
Good.
You guys good? All right. So who knows something about Mary Kay, the person or the company? And I will ask for volunteers. Like, who knows something? So you guys, what do you know? Tell me one, each of you tell me one thing.
She likes pink.
She likes pink. Yes, she does. What else do we
13
know?
was her lucky number.
13 was her lucky number. Okay. How about you, Kimberly?
Wow, those were good ones. How about she, no, I just drew a blank.
It can be about the company, the product, the woman, whatever you want, just something.
I think she was a people person.
Mhm.
She had a passion for making people feel good,
Yes.
and that comes out in the business, the
Yes.
mission and the vision of the business.
Yes. Beautiful. Okay. And if you're like, gosh, I don't know, there's a flip chart you can get for $5. or you can read your Mary Kay autobiography, you guys, if you just know stuff about the company, because if women aren't buying from us, they're going to Target, or they're going to Amazon, or they're going to Sephora, or they're going to some high-end place, right, to make this purchase. And you want them to know, why should they shop with you? So when you shop with me, yes, you're purchasing Mary Kay products, but you're supporting me and my family, our local economy. And you want to tell them some of the things that they're going to get. You're going to get, so what do you offer? Like, I carry a full inventory. If you call me up and you're like, oh my gosh, girl, I ran out of mascara, I will have it on your door that day, next day, whatever it is, you will have it. I'm here to service you. Okay, so I'm saving you time, and I'm going to make it look pretty. Anytime I make a delivery, it looks nice. I'm not just throwing it in a bag, and you might just be leaving it on a door, but it's still going to look pretty. So they're like, this is wonderful, right? So Mary Kay has been around since 1963. Even I wasn't born then, and it's pretty much what I say. And we are a debt-free company. So there's things I want people to know. We're debt-free. We're in 40 markets worldwide, globally. Okay. You want to tell people that we're a green company. We have a zero landfill. Y'all, that's huge. We have a state-of-the-art manufacturing company in Dallas, Texas. So if you purchase products in the United States, which we all are in, you are getting product that was made by a human in Dallas, Texas. Get excited. Okay. What else would you want to say? Anything? We're a business about women, for women. We have a charitable foundation that we support 5,000 shelters around the country. Like here in Fresno, we've got the Marjorie Mason Center, who has received several donations from Mary Kay Corporate. Okay. And we're also about helping women helping to find the cures for cancers that affect women. Okay. So we're not just about eye makeup remover. We're about all of it. Okay. Enriching women's lives. So I hope that you will pay it. Now, this is what I say to people. Watch what I do, because maybe you're like I was, and I was sitting there at my appointment and I was like, I need more money. I need to make something happen in my life. Something's got to change. Maybe this is something that's for you. Maybe it's not. There's no pressure. I just want you to be aware that watch what I do, and maybe it'll speak to you. Okay. Sound like a plan? Okay. So Janelle, we're going to jump right in. So if you have your eye makeup remover, Janelle, would you mind, because you were already using it, would you talk about this and we'll all take off our makeup?
Oh, the oil-free eye makeup remover?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably, is it still the most popular product out there?
Mm-hmm.
That Mary Kay, one of the most at least.
Yep.
And it works really well. I use the little cotton pads and just wet it, and I blot at my eyelashes to moisten them, and then you can usually see how it comes off. You don't want to pull, you don't want to yank on your skin and make it saggy. So
Perfect.
That's the main thing.
We have all of the products that we're using today have the Good Housekeeping seal of approval, and the eye makeup remover has earned that for more than 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't forget your brows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So anything else about eye makeup remover that you might want to put out there?
For me, it's
Me or anyone?
non-oily.
No, go ahead.
So it's non-oily. It feels good on the eyes.
Mm-hmm. It gets in my eyes every single day. and it doesn't hurt my eyes, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
that was the selling point for me. And so you're all aware it's silicone based. It has ingredients to remove waterproof and non-waterproof makeup, and you have to shake it to like blend it together and then put it on the cotton pad. If I'm doing this and I'm not taking
Yes.
my eye makeup off, I will like draw on my hand. I'll like put a heart with a or eyeliner, and then I'll demonstrate it on my hand. Okay. All right. So far so good. It conditions your eyelashes. It stimulates growth. It's does all the things you want it to do. Okay, Janelle, you're up again. Cleanser.
Ooh, me. Okay. I got my bowl of water in the sink. Hang on.
Good. Oh yeah, go get it.
It's like, should I do this in the bathroom? But then I didn't know where the heck I would prop up my phone. So I said, no,
You're
that won't
fine.
work. Okay. This is the Time-Wise 4-in-1 cleanser. Age minimizing 3D 4-in-1 cleanser. This is not my normal cleanser. I usually use the
Repair.
Volume Firm. So
Mhm.
the Repair. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. But I always want to
Yeah,
show the
okay.
product. Show the product. If you don't have it, then
Yes.
get a picture, get the book and hold the book up. Okay, keep talking.
Okay. Oh.
So how do I put
Okay.
it on?
You dampen your face. And I have to admit, yes, I did use this for the first time last night after Mimi said, can you do it, please? So moisten your face. I don't know how wet I should make it. I tend to use too much water and then I get my clothes all wet, which is why I usually do it in the shower. And then I'm guessing maybe a dime's worth or so.
Mm-hmm.
And rub it together. That's about what I use. Rub it on your face. You'll need to add probably a little bit of water. And just rub it around until you get a little lather going. I have a question. Are they going to come out with another facial brush massage kind of thing or not?
I don't know.
The
That's
company, have you heard anything?
Nope, don't know anything about that.
The Skin Vigor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still using, the Skin Vigor, I still use mine.
Oh
I
yeah, me
have
too.
even have a couple new ones, so I'll use them till they all die.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
what?
And then,
Why is
wash
the
it off, obviously.
yes? Why is the 4-in-1 cleanser like?
Go
What's
ahead.
good about it?
It cleanses, refreshes, exfoliates. When you look at it, you see little beads in it. So it exfoliates and then it brightens the
Beautiful.
skin.
All in one step.
All in one step.
All in one step. It has antioxidants to protect against skin damaging free radicals that are caused by sun and pollution. It brightens by helping promote a more even skin tone. And it supports skin's natural collagen and elastin.
Beautiful.
So those are your.
Very good,
And I
Janelle.
noticed. Yay.
And you always want to tell them to go an upward, outward circular motion and across the forehead, up the throat.
Right.
And then after your
Yeah.
face is dry, you want to feel how soft it is. Oh my gosh, doesn't your face feel so soft? Not how does your skin feel? Because what could they if you say, doesn't your skin feel so soft? What are people going to say?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. If you're asking a yes, no question and you're smiling and nodding, it's hard to say no. Okay, isn't it? Doesn't your skin feel so good?
And you want to get as many yeses in a
Yes.
conversation
Yeah.
as you can.
You're guiding them to the yes. All right. So microdermabrasion is next. So what we're doing tonight is the miracle set plus microdermabrasion. So your miracle set you use every morning and every night, but microdermabrasion you use 1 or 2 times a week. Okay. I can talk about it, but would anybody like to talk about it? I'll talk about it. So it's 2 steps. All right. So what you're going to do is take your step 1, which is refine, put about a dime, about that much onto your hand, and you're going to make sure you keep it nice and wet. So what microdermabrasion does is it polishes your skin. Okay. It actually polishes off fine surface lines that we all have. You start getting them when you're like 18 years old. Is that just wrong?
Really wrong.
Yes.
And you want to keep this wet,
Yeah.
just because it feels better. You could do it a couple of times a week. It's going to help. Hold on. It's going to help get rid of blackheads and, like I said, fine lines and surface wrinkles and scarring. It helps with scarring too. Okay. And guys, the more you use it, the better your skin will get. Okay. So it has the key ingredients in this is aluminum oxide crystals. You don't have to remember all the ingredients to things. Heaven knows I do not know ingredients. Okay. I sell a ton of product, paid my mortgage this month with my sales.
Hey.
But I don't know ingredients, but I know a few key ones. Okay. So letting them know some key ones. Sometimes I ask, has anybody ever gone and paid for a microdermabrasion treatment? How much does it cost? If nobody has, then I'll tell them what it costs. Around $100 for one. And then again, pat your face dry. And now, and get your hands dry too, because I really want you to feel how crazy soft your skin is. It's incredible how soft your skin feels with microderm. And you want to keep asking. So tell me, how amazingly soft does your skin feel? Tell me. Tell me. Somebody tell me.
I have trouble getting it off.
Yeah, I have to rinse my washcloth a few times to get it all off. But doesn't it feel so, doesn't your skin just feel like, it feels so much younger? Okay, and then this, yes.
Do it in the shower. It's easier to wash off.
It is. I do it in the shower also. And then the second
Yeah.
step of it is the pore minimizer. Now, pore minimizer is, it does a couple of things. Obviously, it helps to minimize the pores, but it also calms and soothes your skin because step 1, refine, is pretty abrasive, right? Says it in the title. And so on a cellular level, our skin is kind of going, oh my gosh, what is she doing, right? Pore minimizer, I probably overuse it, couple pumps, and then dot it on your face. Now, guys, I tell this to my customers. I'm teaching you to dot it so that you don't go pump, 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 and then do this. Because then where does most of it go?
On your hands.
On your hand.
Yes.
And a little goes a very long way.
Yes.
And when this stuff dries, my skin feels like silk.
Baby soft. Yes.
Now, all the rest of these steps, you're gonna have stuff on your fingertips. So instead of washing your hands, make sure you rub this on the backs of your hands, your arms, your throat, your décolleté. Everything that we're doing can be done from your bra line up. Okay. And I have to add another because I always use my serum C+E. I've started using this very regularly and I notice a difference in my face. So I'm putting it on.
I use the C Reversatrol line reducer.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, go for it. Do it.
That's right.
night. And then during the day, I use the HA ceramide hydrator.
Yeah, I use that too.
stuff.
And I'm not only am I asking my customers like, doesn't your face feel so great? But I also want to know like, what questions do you guys have? What do you want to know about what we've done so far? What's your favorite product? Make sure you're taking notes on your favorite products because I don't want you to forget the things that you really, really want to take home with you. You also want to talk about the second appointment. So today, like I told you, we're just doing basic skincare. But when we get back together for our second appointment, you get to choose. Like we can do some more skincare, some more advanced skincare with some supplements. We can do even a foot spa, which is really awesome. Or we can even do a color appointment. So it's up to you what you want for that second appointment. Why am I talking about that?
You're planting seeds.
Yes. I talk about it so much that at the end of the appointment, you know what they say? When's my second appointment? Yeah. People will be like, wait, hold on. When's my second appointment? Okay, for real. When I'm doing this on camera, sometimes I'll get up really close so they can see my skin even more. Okay. All right. So in the daytime, I demonstrate this. In the daytime, you use your cleanser, then your moisturizer, which we'll talk about in a minute, your daytime defender in this order. Okay. But at night, we're going to do cleanser, nighttime recovery, and moisturizer. Okay. So our daytime defender has a broad spectrum SPF 30. So it protects your skin from all the UVA and UVB rays, the rays that come from your computer screen. And it has our 3D complex in it. So it's helping with anti-aging. But tonight we're going to use the nighttime recovery, which Kimberly's going to talk about.
What about the antioxidant?
That's last at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's last at night. So the nighttime recovery, this will see if it'll come up there. That's what it looks like. It has little pretty pink beads in it, and those are what gets activated when you pump. So I like to use like a couple of pumps. You're gonna, if you can see it, it's kind of hard to see. It's on my index finger there. And when it pumps out, the beads do a little burst, right? It's got chamomile extract. Is that what it is? It's that antioxidant boost. And so I just kind of dot it from my little dot, and then I go in and I rub in a circular upwards motion. It kind of calms. Okay. Our skin at night, that's the time that it rejuvenates and renews itself, right?
Yes.
So that's what this helps to do. It helps to renew, to reinvigorate, to heal, if you will, or repair your skin, just like sleep helps to repair you. This helps to repair your skin, to renew it. Feels super, yeah.
So you don't have to talk a whole bunch. You don't have to know a ton of stuff. You have to be using it or at least be familiar with it. Because like if you're using repair, obviously you're not using the Miracle Set. So, but yeah, beautiful. And again, oh my gosh, my skin just feels so good. How about you guys?
Super good.
All right, Mandy, you are up.
This is the antioxidant moisturizer. It rejuvenates, it boosts hydration for 12 hours. So you can go to bed and be sleeping, and it has provides advanced environmental protection against skin damaging free radicals caused by sun and pollution, and they reduce radicals caused by blue light by 29%. The brightening targets and helps promote a more even skin tone, and the collagen helps support skin natural collagen and elastin. What else?
And when do I use
it's-
it? How often do I
it's-
use it?
You use it morning and night. After your skin routine, it's the last thing you do. It's the sealer for all of your stuff that you just did. It's a lightweight formula. Leaves your skin soft and supple and looking more radiant. It infuses the face and neck with one of two applications of the 3D complex to support skin's critical needs when used with the Time-Wise night cream.
Beautiful. Yes. So we've got 3D complex in the cleanser, in the daytime, in the nighttime, in the moisturizer, and in the eye cream. Okay. So you're layering your anti-aging. Okay. It's
At night,
fantastic.
maybe at night or in the day.
Mhm.
What step would you do your eye cream? Because I always do it before I moisturize.
You know, that's a really good question. And I do mine after. I don't know why. So I don't know that the only time that, and I'm putting my my eye cream on my ring finger and I'm going to pat around. Okay. The only time that I know for sure that it makes a difference with the eye cream is if you're using retinol. You have to put your eye cream on first and
Yeah.
let it kind of settle before you put retinol on.
And that's the same for the dynamic wrinkle limiter,
Um,
as I use that as well.
the dynamic, well, if you're using it just on your forehead, but are you using it like around your eyes also?
Just right here on my crow's feet. But I
Yeah, do anything you do around your eyes, you want that to be somewhat dry before you put retinol on, because retinol will travel. And if you put retinol on first and then you do your eyes, you know, you're going to get retinol up around your eyes and you don't want retinol around your eyes.
okay.
Okay.
Clarification.
So the retinol is last.
That's a good question. So at night,
Oh.
if I'm using retinol, I'm going to cleanse. I'm going to use my nighttime recovery, and then I'm going to put my retinol on, and then I'm going to put my moisturizer on. But you don't want to microderm and retinol and charcoal mask all on the same day.
Yeah, I alternate. Okay.
Yeah, it's too much. So
Overload.
yes, it's too much for your skin. We don't want to destroy our skin barrier. We're trying to support our skin barrier. But if we over process, yeah, we can actually damage. Okay. So that is the ultimate, well, I don't know, it's beyond ultimate miracle set. And I just realized my roll-up bag is over there. So one moment. Somebody
I found a bunch of samples in my box from Time-Wise samples for the old ones, so that's what I used.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Yes.
I take the old samples, and when I go somewhere, that's what I bring.
Good.
Okay. So that's the whole thing. That took not even 30 minutes with our side chat. Okay. So at this point, I ask, anybody have any questions?
Sure.
Any questions about products or about Mary Kay? Don't you just love the way your skin feels? Okay. You want to get them saying yes. It's important that you're getting people to say yes. So now what I'm going to do you decide to go shopping? Who likes shopping? And there's always somebody who's like, I don't like to go shopping. And so I'll ask them, why don't you like to shop? What do they usually say? What do you think?
Can't find anything I like.
I can't find anything I like. Don't know what I'm looking for. What
Yeah,
else?
what I'm looking for. Can't decide. There's so many products.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And
And
it takes a long time.
It takes a long
Right there. Takes a long time. I have to get in my car and it's either gonna be freezing or super hot. So then I'm gonna be uncomfortable and then I have to find a place to park and then I've got to walk and then I've got to walk and I've got to walk.
Well,
You know,
there's too many people.
And there's too many people. Us. Yes. So that's why you want to do business with me. Okay. And this is what I want you guys to be saying. That's why you do business with me, because I'm going to bring it to you guys. And when you do shop, do you like sales or full price? Raise your hand if you like full price. Nobody ever raises their hand. I don't understand. Okay. That's supposed to be funny. Okay, so let me show you my bestest
Hi
deal.
now.
This is my travel roll-up bag. Okay, isn't it cute? Look, it's hearts because we're all about love. Okay, so isn't that wonderful? Okay, so this roll-up bag retails for $40. I'm gonna show you how you can get it for free. Do you like free? Who likes free? Get them saying yes. Okay. So I'm gonna show you how, but let me show you what it is first. It Velcros shut and it has a hook. And look at this. I can't even fit it all on my screen. I've got to go sideways. Okay. So look at all of that. Look at the product in the roll-up bag. You can put everything in here to keep yourself looking gorgeous. I can even fit my hair products in here. And guys, I use literally everything that Mary Kay, well, almost everything that Mary Kay sells. Okay. And I won't sell you the stuff that I don't like. So there you go. Also this roll-up bag fits out. These pockets, they each come off. Somebody say, ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Okay.
Ooh.
But it's really awesome because it makes it so convenient if you're just going to the gym or whatever, or, you know, like when you go through TSA and you've got to have, everything in a little baggie, you still have to have the right volume amounts, but this is TSA approved. Okay. It will go back on. And I'm going to show some features and benefits, right? It zips on the top. So if you've got this hanging, look at that. I can't even do it straight.
That's rain. Wow.
It zips on the top, so nothing's going to fall out. Okay?
When I go camping, I have this little tiny sink and it hangs on my shower next to the sink, and I don't take up any counter space at all. I just open it up and take out what I need, put it back, and it hangs there the whole time we're out.
Absolutely. Whenever I travel, I have this. Okay. I actually have one filled and this is God's honest truth. I keep one filled for whenever I go places. And then I have the stuff that I use every day, because the last thing I want to do when I'm packing to go somewhere is realize if I do or do not have all my stuff. Okay. I keep it packed. Okay. I can work out of it hanging. I can work out of it laying down. And if I want to put it away, it just rolls right up into place. You can put this in the dishwasher. You can put it in the washing machine.
You can put it in your suitcase.
Oh yeah, it definitely in your suitcase for sure. So this is our travel roll-up bag. Y'all want one, right? Can you see where it would go in your own bathroom? Okay, do you see what I'm doing, guys? I want them to visualize. Where would it hang? Mandy, where would you hang yours in your own bathroom?
In my own bathroom? I don't work out of it in my own bathroom. I don't have a hook.
No, I'm pretending you're a customer. So you're my customer and I say, Mandy, where would you hang this in your bathroom?
Next to the towel bar.
To the towel bar. Beautiful. Okay, and then I'd go around to everybody. Okay, do you understand? If they're in person, I want them to pass it around. I want them to touch it and feel it and love it, because ownership is what, 9/10 of the law. And when you get to a point, my hair, when you get to a point where you have the inventory, like if you were all three of my customers sitting around a table, I would have pre-profiled you, and I would know that Kim has dry skin and Mandy has oily skin, et cetera, right? And I probably got it wrong, but that's not the point. And I would have one filled for each person, and I would have it sitting at her place, at her seat, not for her to use, but for her to take home. So when I walk them through it, she can grab her own, and like, there you go. Like, it's hers, you can even put her name on it. You want your sales to go up. These things make a difference. Okay. So I told you I was going to share with you how to get this for free. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So where you go, you guys, so that you know, is you go to the Believe More group, okay? And then under Believe More, under About, you see where it says Linktree?
Mhm.
You go there, that brings this up. And I'm going to, there's 2 different closing things on here. It depends on what you want. Some people don't want to give a discount. Some people don't mind a discount. I use the no discount. So let me go through this with you. And if we're doing this online, I would have included this piece of paper with her sample, okay? So that she can write on it in front of her. So as we're going through here, I want you to circle everything that you would use. I'm not asking you to buy it. I want to know what you would use. So let's go through it. We've got the Timewise Miracle set for just $116. Did I say dollars?
Mhm.
What sounds like more, $116 or $116? Do you see the difference? So the Timewise Miracle set is just $116. It has your cleanser, your moisturizer, and your day and night. This counts as 2 sets, okay? We've got the Timewise Ultimate Miracle set. It's just $150. It counts as 3 sets, and it's got the cleanser, the moisturizer, the day and the night, and the eye cream. And then all the things you use tonight is the Timewise Beyond Ultimate Miracle set. It counts as 4 sets. It's just $208. It's the cleanser, the moisturizer, the day and the night, the eye cream, and the microderm that y'all loved, okay? Now, you've got other ones down here as well. I'm not going to walk through all of them because you have them in front of you. But what I want to bring your attention to, and this price is wrong, when you purchase any 4 sets, you can have this roll-up bag for free. So for example, if you get all the things that we tried tonight, that Timewise Beyond Ultimate Miracle set, you get a free roll-up bag. If you get any 2 sets, you can get the bag at half price. So if you start like with the Miracle set, notice I'm not spending time with these little things. I don't want her starting with a basic set. If she has to, that's fine. But I'm focusing up here because I want her to have the products that she tried. All right, does that kind of make sense? I'm not making financial decisions for her. She's got the sheet in front of her, plus I have it up on the screen. You follow me? Okay. So if you get any 2 sets, you get the roll-up bag for half price. Now, to you guys, let's talk about this for a second. 4 sets would be the Timewise, the Beyond Ultimate. It's $208. That is the price. Like,
Mimi, how long would this big set last?
Sure. So the Miracle set's going to last you between 3 and 4 months, depending on how generous you are with it. And the microdermabrasion should last you about 6 months. Okay. You should only need 2 of those a year. Okay. So you could talk about how much that is per day if you wanted to, if somebody said, oh, I can't afford that, let's talk about how many pennies it is a day. Okay. But I want to talk to you guys for a second. Whoa, I don't even know what I just did.
You just
I scrolled something anyway. So if you sell a Timewise Beyond Ultimate Miracle set for $208, what's your profit?
104.
104. That's where you're making your money. Okay. And then you give her a roll-up bag for free. The roll-up bag costs you $20. Okay. So out of the 104, you're going to minus $20. What's that? 84?
Yes.
Is that accurate? Okay. So y'all, do you understand why you want her to have a roll-up bag? I want you to realize that the goal here, guys, is to play the long game. It's not to play the, I need to, buy a pair of shoes. It's a long game. You're building a business of customers. Okay. So if she has a roll-up bag, okay, and you put the products that she just used in it, it's going to fill 2.5 pockets. She's going to have empty pockets. What is our eye think about it. If you have something that's not full, what do you want to do?
fill it.
Fill it up.
Okay. She's going to be like, I spent $208. I got all this stuff. I got to roll it back for free. Yada, yada, blah. I'm so excited. And that's great. And she's going to get it home and she's going to be like, oh, but I really did want that eye set, the eye makeup remover. I really did, like whatever it is, And there's other things, because I'm going to tell her we're going to have more appointments. So I want her to keep that roll-up bag full. Okay. If she doesn't have a roll-up bag, if I've got her hanging roll-up bag and I see that things are missing out of it, what it might, it's just like standing in Target. If you're in line at Target, what's all around you?
A bunch of junk.
A bunch of
Temptation.
temptation to spend more money. Yes.
Mhm.
And a roll-up bag that's not full shows her I need some more stuff. Okay. It's psychological. All right. So I want her to start with the basic stuff, and that's what's on the top. The stuff below is fluff. It's important fluff. Do not get me wrong, but I don't need to have a satin handset. I want her to have it, but I don't want her to pick a satin handset instead of a miracle set. Do you guys understand where I'm going with that? I don't want her picking a satin handset instead of a basic set. Or, you know, if she's like, I can only afford 60, okay, let's write her up. So, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. But do you kind of understand where I'm going here? What are you
Yeah.
receiving? Skincare is the most important part, the basic skincare. You want every person that you know to be using at least a miracle set. Okay. And then she's going to book a second appointment with you, and you can then, she can try charcoal mask and micellar water. She can do satin hands, satin lips. She can do, you know, other products. She can do boosters. You can talk to her about retinol, but you want her on the basic stuff.
So in your second appointment, because this is what I'm seeing, I have an appointment set for one of my coworkers who bought the new Confidently You oil. And
Because you fell in love with it. Anyway, go on.
yeah. So she talked to me about some other things. I had given her a catalog. And so she talked to me about some other things. So I'm thinking that at this second appointment, after we do our skincare class thing, our little pampering session, that I would say, you know, I remember you saying that you really were interested in this, or you kind of like this would be something that you would use. And so would I then introduce those things, have those at the ready
Beautiful.
that second appointment? So in addition to, like, how's your skin, you know, isn't your skin feeling great? You know, you had a chance to use it, you know, and then these are the other things that you had talked about, or, you know.
Yes, yes. Great question. Okay, so if my second appointment is like more skincare, I want to ask her questions. I want to know, what else is she satisfied with how her skin looks, or would she like some more? Would she like to learn some more things that are available? If she's already expressed interest in stuff, yeah, girl, come on over. I'm gonna like let you try those things. If you don't have those things, then bring them to something that I'm doing and work on getting some more of that stuff for your own self, for demo, whatever. I used to use my own stuff that you don't touch, you know, like the boosters. You know, you can I just squirt it in my hand. I'd squirt it on her tray. You know, it's mine, it's demo, whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to show her whatever is appropriate for her. So if she's not concerned about fine lines, I don't need to be showing her any more than the microderm and what we've already done.
Right.
But maybe she's worried about spots. Maybe she's worried about puffy eyes. You know, I want to find out what is on her mind, because every woman, I personally don't think I've ever met too many women who would be like, I love my skin just the way it is, and I love to have more wrinkles. It wants more wrinkles.
No, but I think the selling the focusing on selling the miracle set is probably, you know, let's do this for the first.
Yes.
Let's do this for the first 3 months. Let's really focus on this for the 3 months. And then we will meet up again, you know, in a month and a half or 2 months, and review how your skin feels, what you like, and talk about some other products that you can add to this line. But the importance of the regimen is key. You need to begin somewhere and begin by doing this every morning, every night, and get that part down, and then we'll add to that. I mean,
If you want
adding
to. Yeah.
if you want to. Yeah. But most people, I was talking to Carol the other night and I said, Carol, you should be getting close to being out of your time-wise repair. She goes, oh, I haven't been very faithful. And I said, why? And she said, oh, I just get busy and then I get tired and then I just go to bed.
Mm.
So, and we're going to have people like that. I have one in particular. She's been my customer for 22 years out of 23. And every once in a while, I'll just send her a message, Susan, have you washed your face tonight? We have a great little relationship like that because she's the same way. And in fact, what I love what both of you said. To Mandy's point of, if she's using her Miracle Set or her repair set, whichever one, I start with Miracle Set and I can upgrade her to repair. But some people just start with repair. It's really what feels right to you. Okay. This is how I was taught. I don't know. But you don't have to wait 2 or 3 months to meet with her. You can book a second appointment for color in 2 or 3 weeks, and then in a couple of months meet back with her again and do some supplements of skincare. So and the more time she spends with you, is she gonna be more or less loyal?
More loyal.
More. Yeah, more. I don't even know how to talk. So anyway, you guys, is this helping?
It is.
Okay. Y'all, that flip chart is so good. You'll learn so much from it. And on In Touch, if you don't know, there's an education tab there's like series on all the different every single product. Okay. I have to review the booster one. I'm not going to even lie. I need to review it. Like, I don't know. But anyhow, so we've done the table. That's called the tablecloths. The roll-up bag is the tablecloths. So now I'm going to pick, who am I going to meet with first? Who am I either going to call first or bring into the kitchen first? What kind of person am I going to pick first?
Probably the most vocal, and I love it. I love it. I love it.
And why am I going to do that?
Because you don't want her to lose any kind of enthusiasm while you're going. Plus, you're going to hear her from the kitchen.
Yes. So you bring her in the kitchen, she's going to come back to the table and like, what does that do to everybody else? Ooh, maybe I should buy it all. Maybe I should. Does that make sense? So both of those things, you don't want her to lose enthusiasm. And if it's if you're having to call her because you do it virtually, okay, it'll give you confidence. You'll have more confidence when you call person number 2. Okay. Questions? Janelle, I can't tell if you're trying to talk or not. You're muted.
Bob turned the lights off. I can't see.
Oh,
I'm turning them back on.
I can't see me.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So then in the individual clothes, okay, for real,
Good night, Bob.
I had, when I got started for a long time, I had a note card that I would bring with me. One side of it says, don't forget to get referrals, which we didn't talk about here. Okay.
I'd like to meet you guys at a party here. One at Melrose Vineyards. They have a nice place to party.
We'll be right there.
Yeah.
Not
Anyhow, as far as referrals, when I'm not doing charcoal mask, referrals would happen just before the roll-up bag.
Okay.
Okay. After they've tried all this stuff and they're like oohing and eyeing and they've gotten to know you a little bit and they're not afraid of, is she going to like spam my friends? Okay. We're not talking referrals right now. We're just going to go into individual clothes. So on one side, I would have on my note card, referrals. Don't forget referrals. The other side, I would have the individual clothes. It's So did you have fun tonight? Did you have fun tonight? Okay. Did you have fun tonight? Get her to say what, Mandy?
Yes.
Yes. How doesn't your face feel amazing?
Amazing.
Okay. So if you had all the money in the world, what would you be starting with tonight? And she's got her little flyer in front of her. If it's in the kitchen or if it's over the phone.
I want the miracle set, the big one.
The big one for 208?
Yes.
Fantastic. So I'm going to write that down. And you were normal to dry, right? Okay.
And
So,
combo.
okay, you get what I'm saying. And then I'm still going to ask her, is there anything else? Did you want fries with that? Did you want to supersize it? Okay. How about some eye makeup remover? I noticed you wear mascara. How about some eye makeup remover to gently remove your mascara and take care of your eye area? Would you like to add that? It's either yes or no. You ask her 2 or 3 things. What else did you want? Did you want some eye makeup remover? Or if she like oogled over something and then didn't order it, ask her, hey, didn't you want that satin lips? Do you want that? You were really excited about it. Okay. Then give her a total. Not saying dollars. That's going to be $217. How did you want to take care of that today? Now I don't decide that she's already told me she doesn't have any money and say, do you want to do payments? No, I'm just asking her, how do you want to take care of that today? Let her tell you. Okay. Just like Mandy, when you sell a house, you don't say, hey, let's offer them.
Payments.
Yeah, I'll take it. You don't offer them, hey, let's go in lowball, like, why would you do that? Okay. So you understand? And then when would you like to book that second appointment? Okay. And you give them 2 choices. So what might that sound like? If I'm offering her a second appointment, did you want to, you seem like you were interested in color, or would you like to come back for some more skincare? Or do you want to do foot care? It's really fun. Even if you're like, I've never done a foot care party, I don't have a freaking clue how to do that.
No.
I know somebody who will teach me it. Fine. So you ask them, do you want to come on a weekday or a weekend? Morning or afternoon, your house or mine? Or I hold these appointments at my house, however you want to do it. Okay. But you book her right now. I need to check with my friends. I need to check my book. You know what? I totally understand. You open to just penciling something in. And if we need to change it, we can. Does that work for you? Most people will say yes. Okay.
And then cancel.
And you know what? If you book 10 appointments, 5 of them will cancel. Absolutely. And 5 of them will hold. You book 1 appointment, guess what's going to happen? If you book 1, what's going to happen?
You got a 50-50 chance.
No, you got to book 2 to get 1. Got to. 50% will hold, no matter what. Even if it's your mama, your best friend, those are actually the worst. Because if you're my best friend, she's going to understand. Does that kind of make sense to you? Okay. All right. I think we're pretty much done. Questions, comments, anything? Janelle, I see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you because you're muted.
No, I said I'm hungry.
Tired.
Bring them to a wine tasting.
They're not going to drive 600 miles for a wine tasting. Not this week. It's pouring rain.
Really?
I do
Yeah.
Oregon, so maybe I will.
Where are you at?
Roseburg?
Roseburg, Oregon.
Excellent. You drive
Where are
through
you near?
It's about halfway between Grants Pass and Eugene.
Oh, okay.
Exit 125.
On that end.
Yeah.
Don't give your
It's
address.
still-
This is being recorded.
Yeah, no address.
Nice winery, and you don't have to pay for hotel. You can stay in our motorhome.
Oh, yeah. That's special.
That man needs company.
You want a motel? Shush.
All right. All right. So guys, I posted the October calendar on the Believe More event page. I put it in the chat.
Cool. Cool.
Pick yourselves, like there's there's an in-person and there's some virtual ones. Get some stuff booked, okay? And you can book your own also, which was kind of the idea of this. Did this feel like everything was perfect?
No.
Oh,
It was fun.
but it was fun and people would still buy.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was, and for me, it gives me a game plan, and I feel better about my first one-on-one in person. I've done a lot of through Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, good. And you know what? Like, even if you're doing that second appointment and you don't have everything, as long as you have some stuff, okay, that she can put on her face and open the catalog and point, this is the product that you want. You know what? It feels like this other serum. Here, it's a serum. It feels like a serum, you know, like, okay, feels like a serum. Do you understand? Like, don't hold yourself back from holding those appointments or talking to people about the products just because you may or may not have them. Okay. If you can have something for her to try and then show her in the book what you recommend, you're golden. You really are. People go to the store all the time and purchase hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of stuff without trying it. Okay. So they have a relationship with you at that point. So they'll trust you. Plus, if they don't like it, they can exchange it, no problem. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna double dog dare you all between now and Friday, get at least one thing booked. At least one. And the one Mandy already got 2 for October. You got to get another one this week, okay? That's your challenge, all right? You can do this, guys. You can do this. We're going into September, October are such good months, okay? Such good months. So, all right. Any questions? I think we're exactly an hour. So I'm going to let you go. Love you so much.
Okay.